Okay guys, what we're going to start today with is multiplying binomials. Okay, now firstly, binomial, what does that mean? All right, you can see bi in there, and usually if you have a word starting with bi, something like bicycle, then usually it means two, okay? And nomial, well, you should be able to kind of get the meaning out of that. Nomial means something to do with numbers, okay? So when we're talking about a binomial, we're talking about something made up of two numbers or two terms, okay? Now, in this case, what you can see in the title is that we have a plus b, c plus d, all right? And a plus b is one term in the binomial, and it is multiplied with c plus d, which is the second term in the binomial. All right, so this is what we're working with today. We're going to look at how to multiply these. Now, I want to just start by quickly going back to what we've done in the past. In the past, when we did expanding brackets, which is ultimately what we're doing here, we're expanding brackets, you would have something like a bracket b plus c. Okay, and when we do this, remember that in between the a and the bracket, there's really a multiply in there. Okay, there's a multiply in there, but we don't usually write it. Okay, we don't write that down. Now, when we expanded this bracket, you did a times by the b, okay, so it's equal to a times b plus, then we multiply a times c, and what we end up with once we simplify that is just ab plus ac. So that's how we multiply when we just have one term in front of a bracket. This is still a binomial, okay? In this binomial, b plus c is the second term, okay? And a is the first term, okay? So this is still a binomial product. We're multiplying two terms together. All right. So let's have a look at this one up the top. Now, when we're multiplying a binomial which is two brackets, it has to be done a little bit differently, okay? And what I like to teach is what we call the FOIL method. Okay, so we're going to have a look quickly at the FOIL method. Now the FOIL method, FOIL stands for F is firsts, okay? And what that means is the first term in each bracket is what we're first going to multiply together. So we're going to do a times c. That is the first term in our brackets. So a times c. Okay. O. And I'm going to make this red just to match because I like that. F is firsts. Okay. O is for outsides. Okay, and what that means is the outside one from each bracket. So in the first one, we go for the one on the outside, and in the second one, we go for the one on the outside, and we're going to multiply those together. Okay, so we have plus a times d. All right, plus. The next one is the letter I in FOIL, and that is for insides. Okay, and what that means is we're going to multiply the term on the inside of the two brackets together. So B is on the inside for the first bracket, and C is on the inside for the second bracket. So it's going to be B times C, and the lovely L is for lasts. And I'm pretty sure you could have predicted that one. Okay, so L is for lasts, and that means we're going to do the last term in each bracket. So B is the last term in the first bracket multiplied by D in the second bracket. So plus B times D. Okay, so we can now simplify that. We get AC plus AD plus BC plus BD. Okay, now we're not going to have A plus B times C plus D. Okay, that's not usually going to happen. All right, normally we're going to have other things going on here. Okay, so we'll have maybe one variable, and the rest will be numbers. Okay, so let's have a look at what we can do with this. Okay, let's start with, for example, a plus 4 times a plus 3. Keep it nice and easy to start with. Okay, so again, F for firsts. So the first one times the first one. Now you guys should know that we're going to have A times A. Oh, we'll simplify it in a sec. Okay, O is for outsides, so A times 3. Okay, plus insides, 4 times A, plus L is for lasts, so 4 times 3. Okay, and now we're going to simplify that. You guys should know that A times A is the same as A squared plus A times 3, and remember we always write the number first, we never write the letter before the number, so it's going to be 3A plus 4 times A, which is 4A, plus 4 times 3, which is 12. Now once we've done this, we need to then look and see if we can simplify. Okay, and what are we going to simplify here? We're going to simplify the like terms. And you should remember from first year that like terms mean terms that have the same variable and all variables have the same index or power. Okay, so in this one you can see that our like terms are going to be, I'll highlight it here, 3A and 4A. Okay, and it's not just 3A and 4A, it's positive 3A plus 4A. Okay, so then we have A squared plus 7A plus 12, and we have just expanded these brackets. Okay, we've multiplied this binomial out. All right, let's do another one just to make sure, and we're going to do one that has a negative in it just to show you something a little bit different. So if we have B plus 7, C minus 2. Okay, so equals, F is for first, so the first one in each bracket. So we get B times C plus, actually let's just make that a B just to keep it interesting. Okay, so we'll say B times B, all right, plus O is for outsides. So here we have B times minus 2, and please be very careful with that. All right, please be careful with that. Plus I is for insides. Okay, 7 times B. And L is for lasts, so that's plus 7 times minus 2. So again, be careful with that minus. All right, so now we have B times B, which is B squared. Now our second term is no longer a plus, because if you times B times negative 2, you're going to get minus 2B, okay, plus 7B. And then at the end, it's going to be negative, so minus 14. All right, we have again some like terms here, and remember it's negative 2b, don't forget that negative, plus 7b. So negative 2b plus 7b gives us b squared plus 5b minus 14. Okay, so this is the FOIL method of expanding brackets or multiplying binomials. Okay, you'll see that our final answer here has 3 terms in it. So this is not a binomial, it has 3 terms, it is a trinomial. Okay, good luck.